guys, what's up? Welcome back to Luxury Kings. Here are 8 expensive cars famous athletes own. Number 8, Darren McFadden, Bentley Continental GT. Darren McFadden is the former first-round draft pick of the Oakland Raiders of the National Football League. Before his recent retirement from the Dallas Cowboys, McFadden made several interesting vehicle purchases. The particular one we're focusing on is the big and bold Bentley Continental GT that he purchased. While it's far less flamboyant than other vehicles on the list and other vehicles McFadden has purchased in the past, this car screams status and is definitely a luxury vehicle that many wish they had the opportunity to drive. It's difficult to criticize the former running back with his purchase. The Bentley has earned quite a reputation through the decades and has become a stable purchase for a number of wealthy individuals. It's also worth noting that silver is always a solid color choice to go with. Number 7, LeBron James Ferrari F430. LeBron James shouldn't need an introduction. He's been playing his trade in the National Basketball Association since he was a teenager. Since his rookie year, James has made hundreds of millions between his NBA contracts with both the Cleveland Cavaliers and Miami Heat franchises and endorsement deals. And with his money, LeBron has assembled a fleet of highly touted cars, which resemble the teams he attempts to join in search of his next NBA championship. Can anyone ever really go wrong with a Ferrari? While the F430 is definitely not a car to drive your family around in, it's the perfect vehicle to drive on a summer afternoon when you want to have some fun. Furthermore, Ferrari has made a name for itself as one of the elite sports cars brands, and it isn't fading away anytime soon. Number 6, Manny Pacquiao, Ferrari 458. The controversial Manny Pacquiao is known for sometimes putting his foot in his mouth, his elite hand speed and the amount of money he's made over his boxing career. His success inside the ring led him to leveraging his popularity into a political career in his native Philippines. Manny is also known for making lavish purchases from everything including his own basketball team to a number of high-value vehicles. Pac-Man is seen here in his Ferrari 458. Unsurprisingly, Ferrari is quite popular among athletes, and Pacquiao is one of his own. In fact, if he had only used his Ferrari in his Mayweather fight, he may have been able to chase Floyd around the ring as he ran. Seriously though, the 458 is a nice model. However, personally, I see Manny as someone who would drive something with a more muscle look. Number 5, Floyd Mayweather, Bugatti Veyron. Floyd Mayweather is known for his foot speed, running in the boxing ring, and for spending his vast fortune in extreme ways. Mayweather is never far from a controversy and has spent millions of dollars on a fleet of Bugattis. Currently, Floyd isn't hurting for money, so it's not hurting him a great deal to have so many high-priced sports cars. His Veyron is a spectacular vehicle that only a few on Earth can actually afford. With a price tag of over $1 million, it's difficult for even most millionaires to justify purchasing one, yet Floyd has several. By now, we should know that Mayweather is going to Mayweather, and besides, it's difficult to critique the quality of these vehicles. Number 4, Tom Brady Audi R8. Tom Brady is known for his playoff heroics, for marrying up, and the number of cars in his collection. However, there are a number of other aspects of Tom Brady, which New England Patriot fans love and other football fans despise. In this picture, Tom Brady is being photographed with an Audi R8, which is a unique vehicle that's been earning a lot of accolades. With Brady, you may expect him to break the bank on most lavish car purchases possible. However, he did so with the Audi R8, which is an outstanding vehicle. And with Brady making another Super Bowl appearance, will he use this bonus to make another car purchase? And wouldn't it be quite hilarious if the tires of that car came deflated? Number 3, Shaq, Rolls-Royce Phantom. Of course, Shaquille O'Neal would own a Rolls-Royce Phantom, which cost over $400,000. At one point, Shaq was nearly bankrupt before he began investing his money and became quite a well-known entrepreneur. He also recently made the news with his flat earth belief, then immediately came out as saying he was trolling everyone in his statements. It makes sense, though, Shaq would purchase a big vehicle. Is it even possible for him to fit inside a Ferrari? Back to the Rolls-Royce. It's difficult to find a more classy brand than Rolls-Royce. It's lasted decades and continues to have a stellar reputation for excellence and luxury. However, there are a number of different luxury vehicles on this list which tickle the fancy of numerous enthusiasts. Number 2 is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, pink Lamborghini. Lamborghinis seem to be a typical go-to sports car for a number of athletes. The approximate cost of these vehicles starts at around $200,000, which is far cheaper than a number of other luxury sports vehicles available to athletes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is one of the best football players in the world, went for a Lambo, but he went all out on his. It's hard to argue with the stylish pinkish paint job, which matches his cleats. When you're an amazing player like him, you can afford a custom paint job like this on the sports car. This is actually an incredible paint job, which should set an example for other athletes that if they're going to go bold, they should keep the spirit of the vehicle in mind. Number 1, Floyd Mayweather, Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Floyd Mayweather loves his flashy cars and making lavish purchases. There isn't much you can say about this vehicle other than wow, it's a car made to simply go fast. The Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita is a vehicle worth an estimated $4.8 million, and it can reach at least 250 miles per hour and is the absolute definition of a supercar. Floyd recently put this car on auction, and it's a curious decision for someone who recently made tens of millions of dollars off a fight against Conor McGregor. This is the kind of car you just keep around to say you own it unless you're millions of dollars in debt. But Floyd is a complicated person who can sell a vehicle that's a look in the future regarding what vehicles are capable of, even if he doesn't really need the money. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that,